Life of Muhammad. 6. Muhammad the teenager. As he became a teenager, Muhammad would start to go on business trips with his uncles. He would watch how people buy and sell. The Arabs' most expensive product which they sold was the leather from their camels. They brought back foods like raisins, nuts, clothes and more animals from neighboring countries like Syria and Yemen. The tribe of Muhammad, the Quraysh tribe, was rich because they earned a lot of money when people visited the Kaaba. With this money they brought more luxuries from abroad which they brought back to Mecca to sell to other Arab tribes. Khadija. When Muhammad was in his early 20s, he became experienced in more trade and his reputation as a businessman increased. A woman from the Quraysh tribe, the same tribe as Muhammad, called Khadija, wanted an honest man to do trade for her. She did not trust a lot of men because they would steal from her money when she sent them to do trade for her. Others would propose marriage to her because she was so beautiful and rich at the same time. She heard about Muhammad, the honest man from Quraysh who was going to travel to Syria to do trade. Maybe she could ask him to work for her. So Khadija sent her servant called Misara to ask Muhammad to sell her products. Misara's other job would be to keep a close eye on Muhammad to see if he would be honest or if he would cheat like the other businessmen Khadija had sent before. As Muhammad, Misara and the business caravan of Quraysh traveled to Syria, Misara saw something interesting. He saw that a gentle cloud was always in the sky above Muhammad, shading him wherever he went. This amazed Misara. While the other men were exhausted traveling in the heat of the desert, Muhammad was comfortable and at ease. When they reached the markets in Syria, Misara watched how Muhammad was honest in his selling and buying. He said,
Muhammad sold everything he had. And with that money, he brought more things which he later sold in Mecca. So he got double the profit.
The description of Muhammad amazed Khadija. A noble, handsome, and honest businessman who never cheated and was not greedy. This is the type of man she wanted to marry. Khadija told her servant Nafisa to go to the house of Muhammad to ask him if he would be interested in the idea of marriage.
What is it that prevents you from getting married?
Asked Nafisa.
I have nothing in my hands with which I can afford the expenses of a wedding,
replied Muhammad.
But if that difficulty is removed and you are invited to marry a beautiful and wealthy lady of noble birth who would place you in affluence, would you not desire to have her?
And who might that be?
Said Muhammad.
It is Khadija.
But how can I have access to her?
I will tell her.
The mind of Muhammad, peace be upon him, was made up and he answered.
I accept the proposal.
Nafisa returned and told Khadija the whole story. When Khadija heard the response, she was so excited. She sent a message to Muhammad's uncle Abu Talib to arrange a fixed date and time for the marriage.